Some of the things that I do to get them to look into my eyes and see that I care. That might mean that I'll call them the next day. It might mean that I'll even pay a visit to their home. And I come across a little intense, and I have a tendency to do that just from my own personality. I want my patients to walk away knowing that that intensity comes from a real desire to help them the best they can. And not just taking advantage of some surgical skill I might have, but to go that extra mile or extra minute to let them know what they're doing or how they're doing in the process of their care.
We joined the Big East Conference, I think, my sophomore year. So we had to go up against Syracuse and Georgetown and Villanova and Connecticut. So guys like Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, those two from the Big East really stand out. Allen Iverson, he forced me, I think, into 2 or 3 travels when I was going up against him. Ray Allen, he hit about 2 or 3 threes in one half in my face when I had to guard him. So they were just extremely talented players. Of course, I discussed Jason Kidd. And then outside of the Big East Conference, I would say people like Grant Hill at Duke. And we played really well one year up there. They had an 88-game non-conference winning streak. And of course, we are not in the ACC. We weren't in the ACC. We are now Notre Dame. And we took them to overtime and lost by a few points in overtime up at Cameron Indoor Arena. We would have snapped their 88-game non-conference winning streak. It wasn't meant to be. Maybe if I hit a few more shots, I think I finished with 10 points. But the star of their Duke team was Grant Hill. He was just a phenomenal player, a do-it-all type of player. So he was real scary to go up against. I think it was my first or second year we faced Kalamazoo Central. They were a top 5 team in the state. And they had a player who was about 6'5", Doug Anderson, who played D1 and he played professional ball. I think he had about 3 dunks in the first quarter. We got down about 25 points at halftime. And that game was kind of like welcome to Michigan basketball. And it was after that game that I said, Michigan basketball isn't so bad. I was always, I came from Indiana thinking Indiana was this hotbed of basketball, and we're playing against some of these Kalamazoo teams and Battle Creek teams, and I think some of those teams certainly would give a lot of Indiana teams a run for their money. So, but Doug Anderson, had a lot of nightmares about him after that game.